Hey Franklin County, this is your Sheriff AJ Tony Smith. I hope everybody's had a wonderful Monday. It's been a beautiful day, but I wanted to say a couple of things about a post we did earlier about Benny Ray Strops, who's the guy that sexually abused the dog, and I know everybody's been totally incensed about it, as we have at the sheriff's office. But a lot of people were calling me this morning wanting to know what the bond was and stuff like that, and I just want to clarify a couple of things so that everybody understands where I'm coming from and how the criminal justice system works. I know a lot of people do understand it, but again, judges have certain guidelines they got to go by. They're held accountable by circuit court, district court of appeals if they set bonds that are too unreasonable for people to meet. And I know sometimes we're like, oh my God, that crime was so horrific, it should be this bond. Well, that's not the way a judge looks at it. I'm not a judge, I'm just saying from my experience, and I could be wrong, but it's the level of the crime, like a third-degree felony and a misdemeanor. That's what these two crimes were. You couldn't set a $100,000 bond on a third-degree felony, where if it was a life felony or first-degree felony, you could. So I just want people to understand that we have a really good working relationship with our judges here, our county judge, our circuit judges. I think they do a fantastic job. Our prosecutor as well. So I know a lot of people are upset. They think that it should have been a lot higher, but for a third-degree felony, that's kind of what the bond is most of the time, because if they set a bond that's too high, then the district court can take action against a judge for making a bond that's unreasonable or something like that. And of course, our system is built on fairness. You're innocent until proven guilty, and even though there is a lot of evidence against this guy, he's still innocent till proven guilty. And it's my job to gather the evidence and bring it to the court so that we can have a disposition. Now, once he is convicted, then hopefully my thing is going to be give him as much time as he can get, his criminal history, what these penalties carry, because again, a third-degree felony only carries a maximum of 5 years, and a first-degree misdemeanor 1 year in jail. So my thing is give him all that he possibly can within the law get, because this is a really horrific crime, and he's obviously shown that in the past he's going to continue to do these things. He had sex with a underage person in 2002 or somewhere in that time, and obviously he's broken the law since then. He's been to prison. He continues to break the law. He continues to have no respect for the law. So we're going to do everything within our power to make sure that he doesn't do it again. And again, we work very closely with our partners, the judges, the prosecutor, and I feel very confident we're going to have a positive outcome. So one of the things that I want to see us do is, as a community, is continue to work together, support each other. And if we don't like a decision that I make or a judge makes, let's take it up with them personally before we go on Facebook and rail them out. And if you don't get satisfaction, then it's like I tell people, if you don't like something I do, please discuss it with me first, and then get on Facebook and say whatever you want to say once I talk to you, and maybe we don't, we agree to disagree and you still feel strongly, or I do. But at least give us a chance to say why we did a certain thing. And then again, a lot of judges can't say things out of the courtroom about a case. They're supposed to remain, impartial, and we want them to be impartial so that our justice system is done the way it's supposed to be, the way our forefathers set it up. We got the best system, in the world, and I totally believe in it, and totally just want everybody else to believe in it, particularly here in Franklin County. I know we're seeing a lot of things across our country. Staff and I were talking about today, killings, shootings, all the horrific things that are going on. Unfortunately, we're still a bit insulated from that. We haven't had near as many as some of these communities have, and I think that's because we stick together. We believe in law and order, and we believe in God and America, and we're going to come together to make sure things happen in our community like they should, and we take care of each other, just like we've done during this horrific fire that the Coopers had. The communities come together to help these people. And we'll continue to do that, and let's continue to be together. Let's continue to support each other and continue to support your law enforcement and the folks that work within the judicial system who are doing a really great job. And sometimes these jobs are tough. I mean, just like the deputies that went out on the investigative quarter posse, we were talking about the Benny Strops, what he did. I mean, things like that just don't leave your mind every day. And, you know, pray for all of us that we'll continue to do the job we're doing. And that's really all I wanted to say. I just kind of want to get that off my chest and let people know, and know that we do have a good team here in all segments of our judiciary, and that we're doing the right thing. And I will tell you that we are going to be putting a sex offender sign in front of Benny Strop's house. I'm going to do everything I can within my power legally to make sure that he doesn't have the opportunity to do something like this again. And if he were to make bond, which I don't think he will, but if he does, we're going to put a camera on his house. We're going to put a sign out there. We're going to do everything we can to make his life miserable so that he doesn't go out and commit some other crime. So rest assured, we're doing what we're supposed to do, and we're going to continue to do it. And you folks rest easy, and just appreciate all of us that are, like I said, the judges, the prosecutor, all the law enforcement officials that are out here doing the job that we do. So have a great rest of your Monday, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you later in the week. Thanks a lot.